Okay, so I never show my face on here, and I thought this was a good time to do it, leading up to my upcoming show next month at Waterstone Gallery. It opens November 6th from 5 to 8 p.m., and I hope you can join me. But today I thought I'd talk a little bit about my brush collection. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I probably have enough, but you know what? I just bought some more last week. I had seen one that I hadn't gotten before, and I thought I better try it. So these are an interesting brush. I use these for cold wax and oil. They're made by Elizabeth Schwachtert. She's from Montana, and she does handmade brushes in these bamboo ferrules. I have this whiskey type brush, and also one that's made out of horsehair, which is really great for scumbling. It's nice and stiff. I have another handmade brush by a guy out in Troutdale, I think. Got this at the Watercolor Society show. I have brushes that have been given to me, brushes that I got at estate sales, brushes that I purchased myself, old brushes, new brushes. I just love them. So this is a Simmons bristle brush, filbert. Let's see, this is a Daniel Smith sable, Kolinsky sable number 14 for watercolor. So different brushes for different types of paint. And sometimes people wonder how much art supplies cost. This brush would probably have been about $95. Some of the other ones maybe less. This is a brand new Skipper brush from Cheap Joe's, and I bought extras just because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get them in the future. This is a 1 inch. They also come in 1.5 inches. And they come in 2 inches also. Here's one. Here's a 2 inch. So you can see the different sizes. I really like this style of brush. It's also a bristle brush, but I use it for watercolor, unlike some watercolor artists. And I should show you one that's been worn down compared to a new one. So the new ones have long bristles. And after I've used them for a while, the bristles wear off, and you can see that they're ground down. And I have a 1 inch one here somewhere that's been reduced. Oh, that's a new one. I'll find it here in a minute. Little brushes, big brushes. They come in tiny, tiny. This one is a double aught, so you can see it's very, very small. This one is a number 6, and they get bigger as they go up. Different manufacturers, there's no standard. So this is a number 2, which is bigger than the number 6 that I just showed you. So different manufacturers have different sizing standards. They come in different shapes, round, flat, filbert. This is called an egbert, which is like a filbert, but the bristles are longer and they make more fluid strokes. This is a bright, so the bristles are very short and it's flat. I think I got this one used, 3/4 inch flat. I also have in my collection some feathers that I picked up that I use for mark making, and some skewers. This is not a skewer, this is a brush. I don't know why it was tipped down. I thought it was a skewer. I also have some clay tools that I use for scraping into wet paint, and some kitchen tools that I use for scraping into wet paint. I have these color shapers, they're silicone. Wonderful for spreading paint. Roller brushes, sponge rollers in different sizes. A synthetic brush. This is a 3-inch Robert Simmons Skyflow. They make a nice soft wash, as do these Hockey brushes. Hockey. I have different sizes of these. Different manufacturers. This is a vintage one that I picked up somewhere. I love it. This is a recent acquisition. This is called a dagger brush, and you can see that the point slants down. I even have a couple of cheap little 1-inch chip brushes that are, you know, like you buy at the paint store. They make really great scruffy marks. Anyway, I thought you might be interested to see some of the tools of the trade, and if you hoard items that are related to your activity of choice, whether it's golf or chess, whatever you do for fun, I'd be interested to hear about it. Happy painting, and I hope you come see my paintings first Thursday, 5 to 8 p.m. at Waterstone Gallery in Portland, Oregon. Thanks.